Friday Floss Tube. Hello crafty friends. How's everybody doing today? I can tell you I'm doing a lot better now. I ran out of coffee in the kitchen here at the workshop at Evertote, and yeah, things were looking a little grim. So I popped out over to Tim Hortons and got myself not the smallest one that they have. Anyways, welcome back. My name is Caroline, and this is going to be another Notes from the Workshop video for you today. I have just a few more things today and one more video to catch you up on all of the things that happened in the shop before the Stitch North Cross Stitch Retreat that I just haven't had a chance to tell you about or show on YouTube. So I thought I would take the opportunity today to share 3 new designers and some kits that we've added into the shop. So because these kits are all packaged up, and so if you're wearing headphones, I know sometimes this is a bit of a problem, the crinkling sound. So I'm gonna just tell you, I'm going to film most of this video the way that the other workshop videos are done, where I turn the camera around, and I'm going to open one up so that we don't have to listen to crinkling forever, but there will be some crinkling while I'm showing off the different kits because, well, I can't unpackage them all. So if you're wearing headphones, maybe turn the volume down a little bit on this video. So I will be showing and sharing with you some kits from Mary at CanadianStitchery. These really adorable wooden templates that you can cross stitch right on. They are so cute. And then we have AvleaEmbroidery. This is just one of many. They're on the table all ready to go. So Avlea is Krista West of AvleaEmbroidery. I've brought in several of her kits, and I even have one chart that is available just as a chart. So I'll be sharing what I've got of Krista's work. And then the third designer I'll be sharing with you today is Macey of Quaint Needlearts. And I have 3 new charts. Well, they're not new, but I've had them in the shop for a couple of months now, but new in that I haven't shared them with you yet. 3 charts of Macey's, who is Quaint Needlearts. And I will link everything, the designers that I'm speaking about, I'll link, if they have an Instagram page, I'll link it down below. I have 3 charts from Quaint Needlearts and a few options and ideas of how you might see them stitched. You can see one on the wall right there. That is one of Macey's designs. I'm just gonna call her Macey instead of Quaint Needlearts because now you'll know who I'm speaking about. And that is that's this one here, Rejoice Evermore chart. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I'll come back to that in a minute. So let me take the camera into the other room, and I will turn it around and show you these kits a little bit more closely. I'm actually going to open them up because I'm going to be starting one kit of the CanadianStitchery's and one kit of Krista's myself. And so I have been holding off opening them until I recorded a video to share with you because I wanted to sort of unbox them together with you and show you all the things that come inside. Okay, so let's turn the camera around. It's probably been fuzzy this whole time, hasn't it? Unfocused and whatnot. So anyways, let's turn the camera around. Yeah, I think it's focusing on my coffee cup and the stitching. So that's okay, right? If it was focused on the stitching and not my face, at least you've been enjoying that. All right. So first of all, yeah, I brought these in right before, we brought them in well before Easter, but we were just so busy before Easter happened that these just did not get the love that they deserved in the correct time. But you know, that's okay. I've never been a holiday-centric stitcher. I stitch what I want when I want, so you know, these are good year round, I think. These are so cute. So we've got the Easter egg and the bunny, and there's also another, there's the wee bunny. Look at this guy here. So cute. So those are the first 3 kits that we have. And then I have 2 ornaments. Oh, wait. There. Because one of these is mine, actually. So that's why I've got 2 of those there. So we've got the Ugly Sweater Festive Dinosaur and the Ugly Sweater Moose. And the one that I have chosen to start stitching is the Ugly Sweater Moose. So let me unpackage one and we'll have a little peek. So when we turn the kit around, you can see this is what it looks like inside your package. And then we've got all the things needed here to complete that kit, fully kitted, including a needle in a sweet little piece of felt, safe and secure, all of the thread needed, the wooden ornament, and look at the backing fabric. Look at this, sorry, the backing fabric here, which is an adhesive felt, which frankly is genius because it gives you your finishing right there. All you have to do is peel off the label, stick it to the back of your finished ornament, and you've got an FFO. How easy is that? So, and then of course there's the instructions, and the chart is on the little postcard here, so I won't show you that. But anyways, all the instructions, everything that's needed is right there, ready to go. So all of the kits include everything that you've seen me show here today, including the needle, all of the floss on bobbins, the ornament itself, and the adhesive backing. So pretty sweet kit, I have to say. All right, moving on. Next designer is Krista West of AvleaEmbroidery.com, and I have brought in some of Krista's beautiful kits to have in the shop. So let me show you. I'll move them so that there's no glare on the plastic there. First of all, I've brought in the Dianthia Bit Kit. And this was one of Krista's newest releases this year. And it is such a pretty design. It's so pretty. And as you can see, each kit comes fully loaded with everything inside needed to stitch the design. Okay, so this is the Dianthia Bit Kit. That's number 1. Then we have the Floret Border Bit Kit. Look at that. Look at that design. I love that. So pretty. On a dresser. Oh, it'll be beautiful. Love it. This is the Linaria Bit Kit. I'm probably pronouncing these names completely incorrectly, so Krista, apologies in advance if I'm getting them wrong. And I just love the colors in this one. It's bright, happy, really beautiful. This is the Balkan Bartizan Bit Kit. How fun is that design? That is really cool. And this is the Byzantine Rose Bit Kit. And this is actually the one that I'm going to open up and start. So this is going to be my AvleaEmbroidery new start. So in a minute, I'm just going to show you the last 2 kits that I have, and then I will open this up and show you what's inside. The Kefalonia Carnations. I think that is just gorgeous. Look at that chart. Isn't it beautiful? And then of course it comes with the fabric and all the floss needed inside the kit. And last but not least, we have, this was another one of Krista's new designs this year. This is the Evangeline border. I love this so much. The flowers are so delicate, and the colors she's chosen here are just so pretty. It's beautiful. Just beautiful. This will be my second one. So I'm going to stitch the rose bit kit first, and then I'm going to do this because I can see this on my kitchen table. I can see it. You know what it's like when you can envision it and you know exactly where it's going to go, and I can see it. So I will stitch this. But I'm going to start with something a little smaller first. The fabric is a little bit different than, this is fabric that Krista imports herself, I believe from Greece. It's called a traditional ground cloth and is a 26 count fabric. So let me open up my kit here and I'll give you a sneak peek of what's inside. Okay, so I've taken it out of the packaging here. I think I can show you the inside of Krista's chart because the pattern is actually on the back, but on the inside I thought you might like to see that her instructions are detailed and wonderful. I really like that. Very, very thorough. Really thorough. Well explained. So that comes with the kit. And then here is the floss. And you can see there's also a needle included. Here's the floss used in the design. And this is the fabric that it comes with. So this is a, let me just repeat myself here. This is a 30 count fabric. The other kits have different, so the one I showed you before, the Kefalonia chart, this one comes with 26 count fabric. And so, yeah, the Balkan Bartizan, that's also a 26. But this one is a 30 count. So it's not going to be a massive project, which I like since it's a new start for me. And I've been really trying hard to keep my starts small because, well, I find that I'm actually finishing things that are small, but that is not taking away my love of the large projects by any stretch of the imagination. So that's the floss and the fabric, and this is the one I'm starting. So when I record my next floss tube video, I should have a start on this to share with you. And that is what I had to share with you for AvleaEmbroidery. Those are the new kits that are in the shop. And I love them. I really do. Okay, last new designer to tell you about today, who's been in the shop for a couple of months now, but my first chance to really talk about these charts, is Macey of Quaint Rose Needlearts. And I've added into the shop physical copies of her charts. The first one, many of you will have seen already. This is Mary Amelia's Bird. And I know a fair number of you are stitching this because, well, it's been all over Instagram. It's wonderful. My friend Ellen stitched it, and she did a Leo and Roxy floss conversion. So we do have that floss pack in the shop with along with the chart. So that's Mary Amelia's Bird. And then we have the EB 1859 reproduction sampler. Look at this chart. Look at it. I love this. I know that Anna of Stitch Toolbox, she just started stitching this. She picked up the chart and some floss at the retreat, and I just saw it on her Instagram feed this morning. It looks gorgeous, gorgeous. And she's using a floss called Falu Red. And her fabric was an R&R fabric that is, oh, it's just stunning. Falu Red looks pretty good on everything. So I'll give you a closer look up of the floss in just a minute. So this is the EB 1859 sampler. And then the third chart that we have physical copies of is the Rejoice Evermore. And this is an original design of Macey's, and I love it. Look at those crows, look at the cow. This is such a great stitch. I love that. This border in here, oh yeah. So my friend Neil stitched the model of this, and actually he and his wife Kathy were at my house for a stitching evening one night, and he was starting this, and he started on this border right there, and it was just so fun to watch it come to life. So again, that's the Rejoice Evermore from Quaint Rose Needlearts. So I am going to now just quickly show you the fabric that has been on the table in front of you this whole time, quickly tell you about it, and then I'll turn the camera back around and show you the model close-up of Rejoice Evermore. So the reason I'm showing you this linen is because this was the linen that we used in the Stitch North, the chart by Patty Brake, the Stitch North Friendship Sampler, and it's called Peanut Brittle. And you're going to start to hear some people talking about it and showing it on FlossTube videos. I know Shiloh of X-Stitch MD is a big fan now. It's just a beautiful color. And I don't think the camera is doing it justice. It is such a rich color. It's so beautiful. And let me tell you, everything looks good on it. Everything looks good on it. I have not met a floss yet that I didn't like on it. Now granted, I haven't tried them all. So again, you can see we have this in Ada as well. And the same with the blank slate fabric. The difference is in the counts. This is 14, 16, and 18. 18 count seems to come up much lighter than the other counts. Same thing with blank slate. The 18 count is the lightest of the 3 counts. So that's the Ada. We have the fabric in, I do not have any 28 count. We sold out of that at the retreat, but I do still have some 32 count, some 36 count, some, sorry about the squeaking there, 40 count is there. Hiding over here underneath the Ada is some 46 count. And it is beautiful, let me tell you. So 46 count. I think 46 count is going to become the new 40 count. Mark my words. I think it is. So these were the flosses I was telling you about. This is Falu Red, and it just looks amazing on Peanut Brittle. This is Inappropriate. I talked about that the other day a few times. Inappropriate is a little less variegated than Falu Red. It's a little bit more of a sort of sampler red. So here's the difference. Let me show them side by side. Hold it up on the fabric here. This is Falu Red on the right and Inappropriate on the left. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. All right, so let me turn the camera around and I'll give you a nice close-up, better view of the cow sampler, Rejoice Evermore. Okay, so I've taken it off the wall and here you go. Look at that. So I'll hold it back here so that you can see. Guess which fabric it's stitched on. I'll give you 2 guesses. It's Peanut Brittle. So this model was stitched on a 32 count Peanut Brittle using 2 strands of not chalkboard, it was charcoal. This is charcoal floss, Leo and Roxy Floss Co. on Peanut Brittle, Leo and Roxy Floss Co. linen, and using Quaint Rose Needlearts Rejoice Evermore chart. Isn't it great? Yeah, it's so good. So let me bring the stitching up nice and close. Look at those alphabets. Aren't they fun? And how cool is that border right there? And did you notice, see the scissors? I love those scissors. They're so fun. And this border. So that's what Neil started with in his design. Crows. This floral vine is so pretty. And then the cow, look at the cow. I love these. I just love the whole chart. I love the whole chart. So I'll hold it back again so that you can get a better peek there. Isn't that good? I know, it's so good. It's so good. So funny story. Remember I said that everything looks good on peanut brittle? Well, think back to when I showed and shared the Friendship, the Stitch North sampler, this one. So this, the model here, this is from the same yard of peanut brittle. They're cut from the exact same yard, 32 count, 2 strands over 2. But this one uses slightly lighter, obviously this one uses charcoal, so it's a super dark color. But this one uses lighter colors, and look, the color of the linen, it's not like a chameleon, but it looks different, doesn't it? It takes on a lighter tone when using the lighter colored flosses, especially in the border. So exact same yard of linen, because I knew these were samples, and it was I cut the linen myself, and I gave this piece to Neil, and I gave this piece to Carrie to stitch the model for Patty's chart, and Neil stitched this one. Same yard. So fun. How fun is that? Oh, I love it. So let me put this down properly so I don't wreck it. There we go. Yeah, look, see how it changes warmth? That's exactly that right there. I've caught it just there. See that, the warmth of that color? That's what peanut brittle looks like. It's beautiful. Yeah, it's gorgeous. So let's see, yeah, see, as soon as I turn it this way, it loses all the warm tones and it cools down. There. So, ta-da. All right. So that is what I had to share with you today. Just one more quick piece of newsy bits to share with you. I mentioned last video, at the end of the video, that my husband is going to be fundraising for the Brain Aneurysm Foundation and running the New York Marathon at the beginning of November. And so I am going to be helping him doing some fundraising. We have a $5,000 US goal, and we're going to be fundraising for the Brain Aneurysm Foundation over the next few months. And so I'll be doing various things. I'm hoping to do a stitch along. I'm hoping to do some auctions over on Instagram. You know, a few other ideas that are sort of still percolating in my head of ways that I'd like to help him raise this money for a very worthy cause, and some success towards his race. He has already started his training. He's also running the San Francisco Marathon in July. So he's amazing. He's amazing. And so the fundraising is it's a kind of a big deal for both of us. And so I'm going to put a link in the description box on this video, and then all of my videos moving forward, so that I can share that link for him and for the Brain Aneurysm Foundation. He has already raised $550. So we are well on our way towards meeting his goal, and I know that he can do it. So I will do everything I can to help him out. So the link is in the drop down box below in case you have a few cents to add to the pot. It would be much appreciated. And to that end, I will sign off for today. I have one more notes from the workshop video to do to get us all caught up for everything that happened in the shop before the retreat. And it's all about modern folk embroidery. So look for that video on Monday. We've added a whole pile of new, not new Jacob charts, but new to us in the shop Jacob modern folk embroidery charts. And you just know I want to stitch them all without a shadow of a doubt. Beyond a shadow of a doubt, I want to stitch them all. I want to stitch everything. So to that end, I'm going to wrap my workday up here so that I can work the last few hours here and get myself home. It's Friday night. I've heard rumor that it is a 24 hours of cross stitch marathon weekend. I am working tomorrow, so I will not be participating in the full 24 hours, but I might try to see if I can get 6 hours in, starting with tonight, which is our Friday off the grid party. It's been a few weeks since I've had some time on a Friday night to join in, but I might just try to see what I can do this evening. I've got a few whips that are coming close on maybe not completion, but having some major progress made to them. So after I've caught you up on all of the modern folk embroidery happenings, I'm hoping that next Friday will be my personal floss tube update, so that I can show and share all of the stitching that I've been doing. So on that note, I will say goodbye, wish you a happy weekend, and I hope that you're well, I hope that you're safe, and I hope that you have some crafting to take you into the weekend and give you a bit of joy. So until Monday, until I see you again, take care. Happy stitching.